Unmute. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So I think what it is it was because I was connected to Discord. So even though we had hung up the call, my mic was still like Discord was calling dibs on my mic. And so OBS was like, there is no mic. The mic is a myth. We have no mic. Technology. Hey, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, happy hump day. We've made it. Whew. We are having crazy mornings over here, getting ready for packing and moving. And literally right before the stream, we've been looking at different houses. And one of our reasons for moving, or not one of our reasons, one of the reasons for the area we picked specifically, is that we've got several friends who live in that immediate area. And for a while, we've been kind of like, okay, we're going to have to broaden out the search to find something like what we want. And we'd kind of gradually broadened this area and trying to find housing. Housing in the Netherlands is a whole thing, y'all. But right before the stream, a house popped up that's like three houses down from one of our best friends. So I just shot our realtor an email going, go make an offer. Like unless you see some huge red flag that I don't see, go put an offer on that house. So um, we'll see. That was like kind of crazy to have that happen, like literally right there. We'll see. Don't know. Haven't heard back. That was, 35 seconds ago. So I'm a little bit like, ooh, which is going to get even more crazy because we are going to continue this uh, life choice build, this life choice build, which has absolutely. So we survived the AI exteriored design plan, um, sort of more or less intact, right? Now we've got to somehow take this and actually make it functional. And I have been like rolling around all kinds of ideas in my head, and yeah, I got nothing a whole lot. So we're gonna see. Right, we'll just see how this goes. I actually was thinking about completely rotating it and putting these like patios on the back side instead of the front side. But but then like the front side does have this pretty view of the bridge and everything. Like my brain was, oh, it's pointing towards town. It's not pretty, but I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be upset of a review of the bay. Hey, hey. How you doing, Celestra? Happy hump day. I am all kinds of like la 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 right now. Awesome. Yeah, you can always lurk on. I will chatterbox away and sit here and figure out, what in the world I've gotten myself into. I almost want to make it. I just had a thought. So, so, what if we did a home business? So, because what I'm looking at is like having the two entrances here on the front is a little weird for just a straight residential. But if this part here was like yoga studio or something, ooh. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're like much later time zone. I feel you. We are back up to like heat warning temperatures, and because this whole preparing for moving thing, um, today we were working up in the top floor of the house, and it's my craft area and all that. And so the heat plus working in the attic, I was literally like, it's gross. I was sweaty. So I am still sitting down here like perimenopause, y'all. It's not technically a hot flash at this point. It's just hot. I don't know, but I thought that might be kind of it might work. So because we could have like this side, or even change this interior and have a chunk of this as like the primary residence, and have this space right here as like I don't. It could be anything. It could be studio space. It could be Oh, we could do like a salon. Oh. So, because when you set up a small business, you can set up whatever activities they're going to come do, right? I've never tried to set up a like an at-home salon, but that could be kind of cool. Like a little self-care salon, maybe. Because we could have like a massage table and a pedicure table and like the Get Famous hairdresser stand. Have like a little tiny self-care station. Yeah, right? Like, because you know, I don't like I've gone to like the at-home hairdressers, but you could also do it like this is the luxury, you know. I don't know. I was just thinking like that would kind of make sense to have this double opening that way then. I mean, in theory, it could be the bottom floor, but for some reason, just having it here. Hey, Bronx. Yeah, this is the one. So I put it up for a vote on Facebook, and this is the one that there were three different choices, and this is the one that took first by about that much. And it actually did. We had some hilarity yesterday trying to get around the absolutely ridiculous AI-ness of the floor plan of the exterior. Because it's like, when you zoom in that picture, it is absolutely a mishmash of stuff. But we got it. We got through it. I do really like it. Exactly. See, that's my problem. That's why I put it up for vote because I can never choose. So we'll see. Like, we might end up, I don't know, maybe next week I'll go like, okay, you guys. So either we tackle, I think A was the second vote, was like that whimsical roof thing, or, you know, we do something completely new. So maybe I'll just leave it in there since that was the second place, and then I'll pick a couple more and we'll do it for next week. I guess it depends. Like I don't foresee us finishing this one today, but I don't know. I'm just thinking that that might actually make sense if we did this as a little like home business area here. And we could just like, of course that's not on a grid line. That would be useful. That like, I don't know, that feels like it's too small. Maybe right here. Like you come up and you can, you know, enter the little, yeah, because we could change this to whatever. We can't actually see the other sides of the house, so I just plunked some windows down yesterday. Yeah, that could work, right? I don't know, I feel like that like makes it make a little more sense. And then we could add, let's see, kind of want a pretty simple staircase for this build, I think. Bum, bum. Come on. Seriously, there, cooperate. All the way around. And if we take this, so we're gonna have to put it like kind of tight to get it, can't intersect with walls. What if I take off, just have to see whether or not that'll be cranky about the fact that that is still technically a roof. It might still be cranky. There is no wall. Nope, 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 nope. It's like, I shall not. You can't make me. Dun, 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 dun. What if... This is what happens when you start with like really bad AI floor plans. That won't work because they wouldn't be able to get back around the stairs to get up. Oh, you know what? It's probably hitting... Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll put it up on the gallery when we finish. Absolutely. Like, it is a really cool build. So, you know, I am totally good with futzing with it until we get something that's... Oops. It's been fun. Like, we got a really nice start on it yesterday. Yeah, I think... This must be counting the roof here. And I don't think I can push... I mean, that's half the fun of uploading them. If nobody downloaded them, that wouldn't be near as much fun. Yeah, that's what it's hitting this. So, okay, I have ideas. We're gonna get a little creative. What we can do is take our roof pieces here. Oh, I got a completely unfinished roof piece. Oh, no, 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 I know. That's the white, that's why. Okay, so what we can do, we can take these and do this like skylight window style. Or let's just shrink it as little as we can for a moment. Put the edge on here. Okay. So, what do we, oh, we needed the white because of the glass, that's right. All right, so what you do is basically you take this edge here, right? And then we're gonna take this one and put it under it and pull it up by one. So we've got our solid frame here on the edge. So from the outside, it still looks the same way, right? Got that going on? And then we take these two and we copy them to the far side over here. We play with it until they show up. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Okay, so looks a little crazy, right? No stress, we got this. What we're gonna do is take, yeah, we can use one of these. Where's the one? That's the, for this it works. We're gonna take one and make it a shorty. And put it right here. Have you guys ever done this? Am I absolutely like breaking people's brains right now? If you've not, this is how you do skylights. So there's two things you can do at this point, because what this does is this gives you functional space in here. Like all of this now becomes useful. You can either, and what a lot of people do is they add another piece down here of the clear glass and bring it up. But my personal little hang up is that then when you're in live mode, that piece stays here and stays solid, and it doesn't drop when you go to half wall, so it's kind of annoying for gameplay. The other thing you can do is come from the top up here and instead pull things down. And when you pull them down, when you go down to that floor for gameplay, it's not there. Favorite Ellie trick for making builds actually fun to play in. And we can do the exact same thing over here. And now, yeah, so it's layering different roof pieces. And the funny thing with roofs is whichever one is off, up or down by just a teeny tiny bit, that's what is going to determine what shows on the sides and the top and the bottom. So if I go backwards here for a second, I'll take it apart so you can actually like kind of see the pieces here. So here on the sides, I have this extra piece, and it's because I wanted clear glass here to keep the window going all the way up, and because EA does not love us enough to give us triangle windows, totally not biased at all, I have a white that's keeping this part going. Now, if I just duplicated that and extended it, either the white or the glass would show. So like, let me grab, you can see, only one is going to show because of the angle of the pieces. But if I want to instead play with that angle up or down just a teeny tiny bit, you can change which piece shows where. And it's honestly just a matter of fidget with it. Oh, are we on ad break? We might be on ad break. Yep, ad break. I can wait a second. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just gonna wait. For everybody who is hanging out through ads, you probably can't hear this right now, I guess. For everyone who's not hanging out through ads already, subscribers get you out of ads. Yay! The cool part, we still get being paid for it, even though that's kind of how your subscriptions support us as streamers, which is awesome sauce. If not, the commercials are how we get paid. I know everyone hates commercial breaks. I appreciate y'all. Oh no, that's not fair. John's up there cooking lunch for my child, and I can smell it too, so. Actually, take this back. All the way apart for a second. Wait, are we back already? Was that 30 seconds already? Yeah. I think we're back already. Yay! I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking through ads. Y'all, I know ads are like nobody likes commercial breaks ever, but they literally are how we get paid. So thank you very, very much. If you are too annoying, you can subscription skip them. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can actually get one free subscription every month through your Prime membership. So you can just like when you go into subscribe option, and if you've linked your Prime, it'll go like, oh, use your free subscription. For the streamer side, it's the same thing. Like we don't, I get paid the same thing no matter whether it's a Prime subscription or a regular one. So if you're not already taking your free subscription, do that because hey, free. Okay, squirrels, skylights. I backtracked a little bit. So there's two things here. If you are trying to do skylights and you're not trying to do funky layered sides like I'm doing over here, don't worry about it. All you really want to do is have one piece at each side that's making the wall, right? Aw, thank you. It really does support us, and I appreciate that. Content creator life is a little crazy, so thank you very much. I love it. I absolutely love what I do, but it's definitely crazy. So the big thing with creating skylights is that what you're actually creating is walls, right? So you create one wall on this side. It's a tile wide wall instead of a single flat wall, right? I love my squirrels. Um, I know. I need somebody to hit like follow or a bit or something to make the squirrels pop up. So, um, right. So one tile walls. So if you're trying to create a skylight, you want to basically make a wall on each side. Oh, thanks, Cactus, and welcome. Hey, welcome to chat. We are pretty chill here, and you can always ask me to squirrel and projects, and I will always obviously squirrel. So once you have your two side walls for a skylight, you want to add a back wall. Like this is literally you're using roof pieces to make walls. So we've got one wall on that side, one wall on this side. I mean, I used a half wall. If you copy it, it's just that it keeps the angle the same, right? So you want to drag it back and the same thing. So what we've done is created 3 one tile wide walls, right? So one tile wide here, one tile wide here, one tile wide here. This one just looks wider because I have the eaves out. You could actually do that on all of them so you can kind of see. It's a little easier actually if you do this with the eaves in it first. Okay. There we go. Nope. I have extra pieces just because what I was crazy doing. So to create the skylights, you've done this, right? You've got a 3-sided room. Your 4th piece is on the floor up above. This is the easiest way to do these. There's some tricky things to make it if you don't want a whole nother floor, but it's crazy. This is it. So now you have a roof and 3 walls. What people do, you have 2 choices at this point, and if you watch reels, the most common one you're going to see is people take a glass roof like this and they drop it in here and they make it a 1 tile wide like your back wall, right? And then they take this and they pull it up. The reason I don't like doing, and this works, this is 100% valid, by the way. Like, yay, look, now you have a skylight. I just have funny looking things because I've been using funny shapes. Right? So this is completely valid. It works. The reason I personally don't like it is then when I'm in live gameplay, this is in the way. Like, this is an Ellie pet peeve thing. I don't want to spin my mouse or spin around my camera to have to click on things. So it bugs me in live to have this here. So the other trick you can do, instead of coming from the floor level up to create the skylight, you can start up here instead. So if you make your top piece, let's see, come in here. We'll add another one so you can see. You add another roof essentially up here, make that your glass. Grab this part right here, hold down your shift, and pull it all the way down. You get the exact same effect, right? When you're looking at your build, it still looks like a beautiful skylight. No problem. We would drag that right over it. We have the exact same look. But then in gameplay, you get this. And now I can click on everything here. Because this is functional space. Your Sims will absolutely use this. You can put things all the way to about right here. So about a quarter square. If you put something right against the edge, sometimes they get funny about it. A lot of times I'll put like counters or dressers or things they don't need to like walk into to use. But this is all functional space. And because it's not being blocked by the roof, it's much easier to click on. Does that make sense at all? It's completely okay to tell me no. So, a lesson in skylights was not on the plan, but you know what? Who needs a plan? We're having fun. I actually kind of like that with the skylight, though. I mean, we don't know that it doesn't have a skylight, right? I mean, it kind of looks like it in the picture. Does that help? Does that make more sense now? That is the weirdness, because if you watch reels, 90% of the time people bring it up, and then I'm like the one person that says no. So, I have reasons. I'm not entirely crazy. And Cactus, please always fill up. Yeah. No, and it is completely fine. Like, if you get to a point and you're working on one and you're just like, what the heck? It is 100% okay to like post a picture of it or tag me in a photo or what, or I mean, I think you guys can DM. I think Facebook will let you DM, and I think Instagram will let you DM. It is 100% fine to shoot me a message and go, look, I don't know what the heck happened. I broke it. So, and I don't mind helping. I genuinely like, I love teaching. It is my favorite. It's actually what got me into this. So when you guys shoot me a message and you're like, help, that actually makes my day. So please don't ever, ever feel bad about that. It is not a burden or an imposition or any of that crazy stuff. Yeah, I actually like that with a skylight. Sweet. And now our house has a cool skylight. Ha ha ha. But what this does too is what I was stuck on was the stairs, right? Now the game treats all of this as open space. So I can use the staircases. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I am absolutely a do it learner. I am the world's worst because I have my secret dirty confession as a streamer. I don't watch streams, and I rarely watch reels, and I am absolutely that person that has it on silent and fast forward and is probably just trying to eyeball it and figure it out. I am an awful student. I love to teach. I'm a horrible student. I'm sorry. It's my guilty secret. um, but yeah, it's fun. I genuinely enjoy it. But this now, you can see this is letting us put the staircase in places it wasn't before. So all of a sudden now, we have all kinds of options we did not have before. And I actually think what might work nicely, because it all counts as functional space now. So, yay! It is, okay, if you are for your eyes, like how so? Like it just looks weird? Or are you just like second guessing yourself? I do that. And this is absolutely not a wrong answer, by the way. If like you like the glass up when you're on that level, rock your socks off and bring the glass up. It is not a trap. I will not judge. This is absolutely a Libby quirk. And I think for this staircase, this would actually work really nicely. um, but if you are someone who gets fussy about how the light looks in your game, this does technically count as outside light. So some people will get bothered by the differences between outside and inside light. Um, just a heads up, it is a thing. Like I tend to like it as long as it's on the same level. I don't care. So this is an outside patio. So having this as like essentially covered patio doesn't bother me. Mm. Oh, like yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. For me, it's just it's glass floating in air, and then like it's technically functional space, but it's hard to use functional space, and that is like ah. And thank you for the follow, cactus. Yay! I think I talked over the squirrels. There's like little squirrels that pop up when stuff happens on stream. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Like it was one of those cases of like I kept watching other people doing it, and it would just make me twitch. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way. Like there just has to be, and there is. But it is 100% personal preference. And it might, to be honest, it might depend on what I use that area for, whether or not it bugged me or how much it bugged me. But that's just me. This is going to bug me a little bit. But we really cannot get our staircase out to here, so we're going to have to get a little creative with how we use this space so that it doesn't annoy me. Ellie weirdness, I admit it. We could move it. What if we, let's see. You should be able, why can't you go out one? Can't enter, oh, because I put the fence there. Oop, wrong button. Mm-hmm. Let's play with its placement just a little bit more here. Yeah, I think, weirdly enough, I think I actually like that better because now this becomes like more usable space here. We can make this like a bathroom or something back here. That's plenty of space. And just have like some little plants or something up here. There we go. And yes, I know Sims don't fall down the stairs. However, I would. So, hey, Devil, welcome. Happy Wednesday. We squirreled down the how to make skylights rabbit hole. And now are absolutely crazy. We have no floor plan and are working from a really bad AI picture build. Has a skylight. It really is. Y'all picked well. Y'all did pick well. I love that everybody voted on it. That was so much fun. I will absolutely do that again. And maybe next week we'll do like these. I think all three of the choices this time are kind of modern tropical-y stuff. So maybe next week we'll do something completely different. We were talking about that in order to make this weird double entrance make sense, I think what we're going to do is have some kind of like maybe a little luxury home salon set up right in here. Yeah, it really does. I was kind of back and forth on where to put it, but I think it works here in San Sequoia pretty nicely. I mean, hello. I would sit on that porch and look over the view of, oop, there we go. Sorry about that. You know, the view of the bridge, the view of the water, the island. I would be upset. Kind of at the edge of town. We'll have to figure out something to put in that big lot. But it's a big lot and I'm scared. So at some point, I'm going to have to break down and start coming up with more build ideas for these really big lots. No! I would trade you all of my really big lots for like an entire collection of 15 by 20 and 30 by 20 lots. No, I don't know. I think it's because like if I start building big, I just get overwhelmed with, what in the world. I won't need Clippy anymore after our next patch. Oh no. Did you guys see the patch notes? We are getting autosave. Customizable autosave too. So you can like set it to just remind you to save. You can set it to autosave. You can do all kinds of stuff. Pretty cool. I like this though. I think this works. So then we can have our little like home whatever business here. I'm just gonna keep making all the walls white for right now because it brings joy. I use this white paint so much. Yeah. Oh, like full on cottage style. That would look funny out here though, wouldn't it? Like I think I don't know. This is too like city to feel. I mean, we could do that next because I think that's actually the only lot left in this neighborhood because we have the house here, we have the library here, this lot. Maybe I'll go find some big. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it could be. You know what? I don't usually do residential rentals because I know they were causing so many problems, but they're fixing that. Did you read that in the patch notes? Like, since they added the memory boost, they can no longer recreate the residential rentals causing corruption issue. So maybe I will then. I know from experience building them that like I won't swap it to a residential rental until after we build it all. But we could do little apartments. That could be cute with like a courtyard and stuff. Maybe a pool. I feel like we need swimming areas out here, right? I would totally have it go down to like. It would be so cool if you could actually make a little functional like subway entrance. That would be so neat. Wait, what? Your toddlers won't sleep? Like they are the residential rentals coming on the 21st. So we're going to have that patch on next Tuesday. I think that's next Tuesday. And then but then there's not another patch. This is July, right? Till September, I think. Yeah. No, so what from my understanding, what a lot of the corruption comes from is that residential rentals are like heavy duty hardcore on save files, and I've noticed it like when I am building and if I swap a lot to residential rental, it slows way down, like the responsiveness of clicking something and then watching it appear and all that. It actually seems to go way slower. And so apparently that will be fixed now. But it seems like from what I heard, a lot of the corruption was coming from people putting lots of them into builds or into save files. I don't know. I've actually not run it as a rental. That's on the to-do list. The to-do list only has like 4,680,000 things on it, so that's all. I think this could be, we can make this like a bathroom right here. I guess our house probably needs a bedroom somewhere, huh? That might be a good thing. Because we have patio space here. I mean, this could be. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, we could make this. Let's see. If we did like here, here. That could be like an ensuite, small, like little shower and bath. Really? Yeah, no. I've had problems with that with both the computers and the fireplace mine lost access to, except for fake ones. The computers, I use the laptop a lot, and then I can put it in places they can't get to. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and the apartments or the one apartment complex I did was like ranch style, so they weren't like near as incredibly decorated as some of my stuff. Mm-hmm. Fire guard for everyone. Okay, we do need another set of stairs coming up though still too. So if this is our business side, we need to set another set in here somewhere. I mean, we could put them literally under. I mean, No, because they would need to be able to step right here. That doesn't actually work. Despite game logic, that does not actually work like that. This becomes just kind of a pathway area like this. I don't know that I like that. I guess it depends. Celestra, do they have bad luck? Like, I know mine, like, I will have the capped out cooking skill and best fireplaces, and if they have bad luck, don't matter. That fire's starting. Outdoor hangout here. Mm-hmm. I I get torn because I like it sometimes. Like I like the added little bit of chaos, but other times it's definitely a like, no, this is annoying. So if we did this, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 5. I mean, in theory, or 6 by 4. I could split that into 2 bedrooms. All right, I have a couple thoughts. We could swap this and put the door there. And then have these as 2 bedrooms. I think I would probably want to put, I think I'd probably want to put like the windows on this side then. And that one has a little like balcony. So we could make that work. You haunted your sauna? Oh no. Okay. I don't know. Dawn is trouble, man. I remember when I first started playing The Sims and I did not understand the drama that was Don Lothario. Man, that boy is walking back to trouble. So we could almost do this like 2 small bedroom suite kind of setups up here. So we have the office and then 2 little bedroom suites with a central kind of like hallway area. And then there's a bathroom here off of it. What if we had some doors here so we can kind of see? I like this one. Do you guys have doors you use all the time by default? It's not just me, right? I also wish we had more doors that were like a little narrower, like narrower than one tile. That would be nice. Right? I actually got a little bit silly in a Sims 2 save file and like got him in so much trouble with all of the women and they were like all walking up and slapping him. It was a little awful, but it was funny. Okay, so if we have the 2 small bedrooms. Nice! Congratulations! Oh my god, Celestra, I love that. Dawn and Johnny Zest. That is wicked cool. What was a build, Devil? Nice. Love those base game builds. You know, we could have this as like the master suite. So if we have, say, basically hallway here, like this is your little entryway, and we could have maybe, if we did it this way, we have coat rack kind of set up here. And then like master suite with nice bathroom kind of set up this way. I'm just literally like chunking spaces down right now. Here. And then have, I kind of like that idea because I think I would like to have, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I like my makers packs. I regret nothing. It was my money. I spent it. The boho one is still my favorite. I really need to start doing more builds that are not, only boho ones. So, yeah. I do. I think they've done. I think the makers packs have actually been really well. I know there's been a lot of controversy. I think there was a whole. I know there was a whole lot of very blown out of proportion claims when it all first started, and that created a lot more drama than needed to be. I'm not a drama fan though, so I kind of like this. So if you come in, if we have this, because this we decided was our garage quote quote entrance. Come in here, you've got a sitting area, coat rack, you pass through, go on into the, like we could have this be our like main kitchen dining area here. And then you could just have like the master suite off here, so it's still not, I mean, you could have a walk of shame door. I wouldn't judge, right? The door that, oh, that makes sense. I think, well, I guess in mine, it's like the maker's kits are so much just decorative stuff for the most part, I guess, that I haven't really worried about it. I did when they did not have it showing right, but now that they've like sorted out the gallery, yeah. Well, and it's like, okay, cool. Like these people have been making CC for ages. They're adults. They can make their own decisions. Like, and so many of them, like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Especially the first rounds were like Pyrism, Felixandra, Valia. These are not baby creators that are new to this. Ain't nobody bullying them into doing this. If they said, "Hey, this is a good business choice for me, and this is the way I want to go," like rock on. That's the equivalent of someone telling me, "Oh, well, you can't stream live on Facebook because I don't like it." Like, what? This is my business. With all the love in my heart, y'all, this is my business, and how I want to make money on it, make money on it, is kind of up to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Like the ethics of the buyout, that's a whole different conversation. Personally, it has not gone through yet. I am still emailing, writing, and being a general pain in the butt to anybody I can and protesting that. And I will write up until it actually goes through. I hope it doesn't go through. I'm going to continue my pain in the butt campaign. I think I like this actually. What do you guys think? So this gives it like this is a 3 bedroom plus an office. No, right? And then the people that were like, I don't know. This is an Ellie rant. This is my soapbox. You are welcome to tune out my soapbox. I'll try to get out in the 50 seconds before ad break. I had somebody jump my case about thinking the stuff was, or not saying anything about what the price was. Yeah, yeah, this is the ground floor. The And I'm like, I am an artist professionally, so I happen to firmly believe that artists are underpaid already. So I am not about to say that, oh, this stuff is, too expensive. Like if that is the answer you're looking for me, you're not ever going to get that. Like you're just not. Period. The end. Um, it was, yeah. I don't know. I've had people make some comments sometime that I'm just like, okay, y'all. We do have ad break coming in 10 seconds. Thank you so much for sticking through them, y'all. They're how I get paid. I really, really do appreciate it. I know nobody likes commercials. Mm-mm. No, you really can't with art. Like that is, I mean,
Too late. Bed break.
yeah. Well, I've talked to Devil's a subscriber too, so she doesn't have ads.
Oh, I don't have ads either. I was gonna put that in the chat. Like, you just have to subscribe. You don't have to deal with ads.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Um, when like the ooh, Celestia getting sassy. You ain't wrong. Do you follow regular size empires on Facebook or Instagram, either one? We might have to wait till the commercial's back. 'Cause I think. Oh yeah, we could even do like that with like a headboard. I'm just putting like ugly furniture in here for the moment. Apparently, the ad breaks of today are telling Celestra she needs to get lunch. So, I don't know if everyone sees the same one or not. I have no idea. Because we could do kitchen and like a small eating area and then social. We could do it Dutch house style. Yay, welcome back. Thank you guys for hanging out for ads. If you got food too, I apologize. I don't know. I have absolutely no control over what the ads are. Uh, yeah, they are the perk to subscribing. You don't get ads. If you have Amazon Prime and you don't already know this, you can actually get a free subscription to any one streamer. Oh no! No, I did stop talking though. I'm trying to get better about like paying attention to when it pops that up, and that way I don't talk all the way through ad breaks. Yeah, Celestra said she got food too. Um, with the lost my train of thought. The subscribers shouldn't get ads. They're not supposed to. I don't think. I might have to go back down to Twitch Creator Camp again and learn more stuff. No, you said you didn't. I lost him again.
Yes, I don't have ads.
Okay.
As a subscriber.
Yeah. Okay.
No ads.
Um, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to a streamer every month, but you do have to re-up it. So like it assigns it for a month, and then like if you want it the next month, you do have to go back into Amazon and tell them again. But that's so good. Like art is amazing for that. For I've done that. I've literally like done when things have just been too big in my head. I've literally taken charcoal and chalk and just smashed it into canvas and into paper. I know. It's all right. Well, we'll have our lunch break soon. Soon. I guess. Well, I don't know. It's dinner time for Celestra. It's late lunchtime here. I'm bad at eating at normal times. Yeah. No, it is. I mean, I do art. There is no way I could ever actually charge a decent hourly rate for any of the art I create. Like, and I don't create digital art. I create paper art, so it's not something that's like easily replicable. And there's no way. If I like, I don't know what minimum wage is everywhere now, but even if I charged $5-6 an hour, it would not be. I just, oh, breakfast time, cactus. Where are you at? If you don't mind, you can always just don't answer. It's fine if you don't want to. You've got to be like somewhere. We were talking to people from South Africa yesterday. Oh, Canada, awesome. Oh, Devil, I bet that was so cute. I cannot do intermittent fasting. Not on purpose. I like food. I am I get hangry sometimes. Actually, I am really bad about hyper focusing and forgetting to eat. And if I'm working on big projects, my husband will start coming home and going, from Japan. Awesome. Hey, Luna, and welcome. It's a whole different time zone then, right? Oh, I bet. Like a room size mural, that's a lot. Food is good. No, I only do intermittent fasting by accident when I'm like hyper focused on a project and then I forget to eat. And then, like, if John would either come home from work or he would call me and go, "Did you eat?" And I would pause for a second and I'd start to go, "Yeah." And then he would say, "Besides cheese." It was a problem. He knows me way too well. I am just kind of plunking down some pieces here for our layout. What do you, I like? I think this works. I think this might actually like work like this. 23 and a half hour shift? Holy cadoodles. Luna, that's crazy.
Been there. Good times.
My husband's over here going, sounds like normal. I'm like, no, no, no. Is it nursing or is it like what work? What gives you a? That's a lot. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I'm capable of being civil to people for 23 hours in a row. And thank you for the follow. Okay, I have questions. 25K plus children. You know you have to explain that, right? Like, you can't drop that in the chat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Celestra, I would die. The vixen verse. Like foxes? Foxes are vixens, right? Do you have 25K foxes? For real? I like foxes. That's crazy. What do you do with 25K foxes? No, I'm just curious. I cannot imagine the amount of chaos that is. I've also decided we want an office under the skylight because that's where I would want an office. We're going to assume this is perfect climate up here, so totally no problems with like overheating or anything. Totally. Also, I'm putting really crappy furniture because I'm just marking spots. I don't have any fox plushies. I have started my squirrel acquisition. So I have like one big one, and then I have my little like Mike hanging on a squirrel. I have begun. We'll put it like stream goals to, all right, we achieved, let's see, what are we at now? 157 followers. Maybe when we hit like 200 followers, I'll get another squirrel or Sure, yeah. Yeah, no, you can drop it in chat or actually go drop it in Discord. There is a Luna, if Discord's pinned at the top of the chat, like it should still be there. And you could absolutely go put it in Discord. Oh, that's the worst, Devil. Yeah, no. I did because mom life and childcare was like childcare in the States is ridiculous. Um oh wow. I did not know that. I tell you what, I learn new things all the time. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook too. But the when I was working at a schools, if I was doing any of the like after school stuff, it was inevitable that somebody wouldn't show up to pick their kids up, and you would just be sitting there waiting because you can't leave the kids unattended. Like, that's not okay.
Got my bear skin.
Oh, John got his stuff. I was like, wait. Um, but we would end up just like being stuck there. Oh, that is awesome, but also very hard. Mad respect, Devil. You're awesome. Okay. Yeah. Should we do a salon? What do you think? Salon or yoga like place? Should we have yoga classes in our business? Yeah, I couldn't do it. I am way too emotionally squishy. I have absolutely zero filter when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I mean, I cry at books and commercials. I also cry at The Lion King for that matter. So.
I mean, are you even human if you don't?
I mean, that's fair. I will remind me to figure out how to enable whispers. I've given my husband the job. He'll remind me. That looks good. He got a new jacket, so he's very excited.
It turns into a backpack.
See? Devil says she goes through so many tissues watching The Lion King too. Okay, ultimate question, because John thinks I'm crazy. Do you cry when he's running across the sand going back to face to grow up? Like his growing up montage? because that's when I lose it every time.
Only when his dad dies, obviously.
This is our marital debate.
Only when Mufasa.
No, he doesn't come on cam. He's over there. See, Devil cries then too. So she cries both when his dad dies too.
Well, I mean,
See,
do you not cry when his dad dies? Really?
no, I cried then too.
Yeah.
But you don't cry the growing up. That's the problem.
I mean, he's just growing up.
Right? It's that whole coming of it. Yes.
About time.
See? Yeah, this is our ongoing marital dilemma here. High stakes marital drama, whether or not you cry at the right spot in like.
That and the maelstrom.
You know what? We are not talking about World of Warcraft. You will be on the couch again. We had our first ever. I mean, we've been married for 16 years. I'm bad at this game. Almost 17 years. And yeah, we had our very first fight over World of Warcraft, and it was like totally knockdown, drag out, and he still likes being a troll about it. It was peak. The only things we fight about are video games. So, I don't know. Have you ever done Fallout 4 with the modding community? Really? I don't. Like we've both played Fallout 4, but I don't think I've ever really modded it. I mean, fair, Celestra, fair. Mine are cray cray, but I think that makes me cry more over the good ones because I look at mine and they're cray cray, and I'm like, No, we've actually been playing ESO recently. I might stream some ESO on the weekends. Like, it won't be our regular Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams, but we may do some like extra streams on the weekends. WoW was my first. Yeah. We played ESO a long time ago, and then we hadn't, and then we just started back this week, and he is like down the ESO rabbit hole. So I've been thinking about it. I didn't know. We'll see. I was not a grow up video gamer. Like, I was a book nerd until actually my first divorce. My only divorce. My best friend got me World of Warcraft as a congratulations on being single present, or either as a like here's your survival to recover from abusive ex present. I don't know. And I went all the way down the rabbit hole. Like, that was it. It was love. Oh, we still have decision. Y'all, squirrels. What kind of business are we putting up here? Y'all gotta decide. We could do yoga. We might have to make it a little bit bigger. We'll see. We could do salon. Salon might fit better. Like a little tiny, we could do like wellness, a little tiny wellness center. Oh, yeah, see, I would cry then too. I mean, it's not. I'm squishy. This is why I can't do that job. That's awesome. See, somebody gets us into WoW, and then, Yep. Yeah, and now John is. John is absolutely full nerd. So I went from, I don't know what you're talking about, to hardcore WoW Raider, world ranked, all that nonsense, because I have no sense of do anything just a little bit. And then I married a nerd, and,
And the rest, as they say, is history.
No, the rest is DPS charts, and I win.
What? Let's not be ridiculous.
Ooh, massage parlor with tattoo studio. I mean, we probably could, actually. I mean, that's some wellness for you there. I need new ink. I'm overdue. I actually, I had an appointment scheduled with, like, my dream artist in November, and I had to cancel it because my laptop died, and I had to replace my laptop because that's work. So my tattoo fund went to my laptop, but I am. This arm is still naked, and I'm jonesing here. So we're at that stage of things.
There you go. I could probably afford it better.
Yeah. No, Discord. That looks good, babe. Yeah, Discord is totally. So my whole thing with Discord is I didn't want to build it around a single game, so I didn't want to make like, a Sims Discord or a Paralives Discord. And like half the time when I'm up here streaming, I've got people who are, knitting and spinning and all kinds of stuff. So I said, you know what, we're just going to make a social place to hang out. Oh, cool. No, I have. So this arm is wrapped in Van Gogh style weaving. It's my squirrel with all my art supplies, books, reading. This is my hobby arm. This is my like all of the hobbies, and in full color wrapped. This one is started with geometrics, and it's in Gallifreyan because yes, peak nerd. And it says, nevertheless, she persisted and work with purpose is passion, in Gallifreyan because nerd. But this one I'm going to get wrapped all in black and white and stick with the black and white and geometrics theme. And so I was talking to an artist in Austria, and I love his work. It is, oh my God, off the charts phenomenal. I'll link it in Discord later because he is absolutely still who I want to go see. I'm totally crushing about doing one that was like feminine rage based. And yeah, show and tell is totally legit. Absolutely. I am not a stickler about like my thing with Discord is, don't be a jerk. It's basically Ellie standard everywhere. So if we are not, if you're not a bigot and you're not the person who's rude to wait staff, you're good. That's my standards basically. Um, where's the tattoo thing? I thought it was in creative skills, but is it not?
Yeah.
There it is. That does fit in there really nicely. Come and get either a massage or a tattoo or both. I mean, really. Just move your way across from one table to the other.
You should probably get the massage before the tattoo. Just saying.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. You just wouldn't want to massage the freshly tattooed area.
Yeah. Getting my whole back done someday.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
No, this guy's work is like this mix of really fine line, beautiful things with like geometrics and math and classical art. And it's just like, I don't know, you just see something and you're like, that is the thing that I want. And I saw this guy's work, and the more I saw of his work, the more I was like, nope, this is it. This is the next. And it's actually the first time I've seen an artist before I had an idea of what I wanted. And I started talking to him, and the more I talked to him, the more I'm like, yeah, no, this is where it's going. And I'm super excited about that. 9 languages? That's awesome. Zero judgment here. No, I live in Germany right now, and my German would be an absolute horror laughingstock. Nobody wants to hear that, I promise. Okay, I think I like our house floor plan. We've accomplished absolutely no decorating, but I think I like it. Yeah. And then I think we definitely would need like outside table up here. I love this. I love hanging out with y'all. I love mine, Celestra. I have not. I have my very first one was my post divorce, not my brightest idea thing, post divorce tramp stamp. But even that, like, I don't regret. I got my Leo sign, so yeah, that is epic. Language is hard. I mean, English alone is hard. Jeez. I went from learning German to learning Dutch, and that's all kinds of messing my brain up because they're just a little bit off. Okay. All right. Refocus a little bit. Just a smidge. I do really like what we've got going on here. We need let's swap these out a little bit, and let's build a kitchen right here. And I am going to use my spa day counters because they're my favorite. For modern builds anyway. And we could do the white. I think I kind of want to go with the black. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Let's do that one. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe just go with black. Decisions are hard. Right? I know. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds really cool, Celestra. I can go with a light color against it. Oh, I think you might. Look at that. I would have thought against the white walls, but that does work, doesn't it? It kind of carries that up. And we could add, because now we could do a like smaller window here too. I just chunked some windows in here yesterday when we were building. I wasn't like, I don't know what the plan is going to be, so we'll just kind of go with something for now. But we could do like a nice big window like that. And we could put, let's see, you know, if we do like dining, oh, here we go. We do dining in this corner, we can wrap here. We could put, let's see, I guess a fridge is probably a good idea, right? Dun, dun, dun. Too big. Yeah, there we go. Do like cool kitchen. Actually, ooh, that matches pretty well, I think. Let's see. This one, we might have to play with this a couple times to get that to cooperate nicely. Ugh. That is so crazy, Devil. And yeah, I mean, hello, Sims builders. Like that kind of creamy. And then I guess we need a stove. I mean, we could actually turn, let's see. Probably these here. Put this one here. And then we could put, I love these counters to a really ridiculous degree. And I want to say this comes in, yeah, it comes in like off-white as well. Or, ooh, mm, almost. Nope. No. No. I don't think it's like, that's not the kids. I think that's a system issue. Like, there are times that the system is bullcrap, and that would be one of them. I have opinions. Not that this surprises anybody. Uh, let's see. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. No. Oh, that's awesome. No, I'll be 46 and oh geez, next month. Woo! We'll have a party. I don't know. We'll do something crazy. Um, but my little he was my miracle baby. I did not do pregnancy very well. My body was not cooperative. Oh, that's awesome, Celestra. I mean, you put plenty of good mojo out there, Devil. Let's see. It's like, I don't know. Like the silver is too light. But these are like too fancy. No. Where's the... No, that's not the right colors either, is it? I really just need Spot A to come out with a set that matches it. That's all there is to it. Ooh. Too bright. We could use the, wow. That is, I do not have enough hours in the day. I'm impressed, because I could not. I have learned, though, that I have to be much more careful with my energy levels than I used to be. Life sometimes is a little bit like, nope, too much. Oh, okay, that works. I think that works all right. Use the built-in set. There's that one, and then this one also has, I think I like the double doorbell. Yeah. Maybe. Look good. Yeah. Okay, and then we need a sink before I completely squirrel and forget that those are a thing. Oh, you know what? Y'all, it's a miracle. I'm gonna put in a trash can. I am awful about forgetting trash cans, y'all. I love Dream Home Decorator. I will say the one funny thing is oh now see man no I didn't do the alarm system. Good point. I'll go do that now. Um, the one funny bit about Dream Home Decorator is if you build yourself, and then they call you to come redecorate that build that you worked so hard on. I was super salty the first time that happened. Like, excuse me, what? What do you mean you aren't happy with this decor style? Excuse you. I was like, what? No, no, no. It was funny. Okay, I do really like our kitchen though, and I think because we have plenty of space, we can do like corner dining room kind of setup here. I can't believe I actually remembered all that stuff. And we could even do a little bit crazy. Uh-huh. I mean, this time it's modern. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't, okay, this is going to sound awful. I don't mind doing it when it's not the houses I built. So, that is my caveat. If it's not the house I built, I will absolutely do ridiculous things to it, and it doesn't bother me. Um, when I built it, that's a whole different story. Then you just better smile and say thank you, you know. Oh, there we go. Look at that. With the dark wood kind of come out the side. Oh yeah. I'm awful at sleep schedule. I feel that. Sleep is that thing other people say they do. I'm not familiar with it. Oh, I think we might be on ad break again too. Remember? Yes. Minute and a half. Okay. Yeah. No, it definitely does not always fit the theme. Oh, I'll wait. I forgot. Squirrels.
I mean, sometimes your subscribers might like to hear something too.
I think you might be the only subscriber on at the moment. And you have to listen to me chatter no matter what. You're stuck.
Fair.
I should probably do a better job marketing that, but I don't know. I don't want to. I don't like to push people for stuff. I don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to, you know? That's your wife's weird hangups. That does not fit there. Coffee and food. Yeah, I think this is all right. Let's use tool to play mean. Oops. Pop-Tarts. I haven't had Pop-Tarts in a while. Nope, that went the wrong way. Welcome back. Wait, there's another new set? Or is that the one from Thursday? Hold on. I'm awful. Is it like if it's the one from Thursday? Sadly enough, I've got it and I haven't even played with it yet, and that's a little embarrassing. I'm working on it. I just need more hours in a day. Oh yeah, yeah. I did get it. I do have it. I just yeah need more hours in a day. How do I want to do this here? Make it slide, desync, desway some. And pull that counter out of the wall some. Why they always clip that way, I don't ever know. Or we find a better window that fits in there better. Totally legit. Yeah. Like I bought them all because I was reviewing them for people and I have not kept up doing the reviews all the time. Something I need more hours in the day. So I still have been snagging a lot of them because I don't know. Humorously, it was actually my child who made the point that like, well, mom, when you run build competitions, you can't tell people they can use everything if you don't have everything. And I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong. So sometimes he's way too smart. Oh, ooh, look at that. That actually fits in there really nicely. I kind of like that. I do not think I have ever actually used that window before. Ooh, whoops, too far. Maybe with the white inner frame, so it's not quite as heavy. I kind of really like that actually. That's Devil, you should absolutely take credit. You should take all, dude, it's still your work. Like, when we put these challenges up, it's awesome fun. However, it is still you that makes the magic on that stuff. Take your credit, woman. There is zero shame in that. When I host a shell challenge, yeah, no, you guys did the work. You absolutely get the credit. All we do is make shapes. They're fun shapes, don't get me wrong. I'm biased. I like shapes. But you definitely deserve credit for your work. Oh, I like this. Okay, hold on. I do like that better. Let's put this over here. Get that out of there. No. Oh, wait. We're going to need to put... Yeah, we'll have to have both there. And we'll do some shenanigans here in a second to make that shape not flicker. There we go. No flickering counters. Not allowed in my builds. Nah, see, that's yeah. So I think it is different. Like if you take somebody's build and re-upload it, that's not okay. Like, no, you should be, or at least don't upload it without tagging them. Like, I'm sure I've absolutely told people, like, when you download one of my builds, change stuff, rock on. I've had people like, I just really wanted to do this, and like they're so apologetic, and I'm like, wait, no, take it, change it, make it yours by all means. Just if you upload it, give the person whoever made it credit. But it's the same thing. Like, I love getting original art from the gallery, like all the paintings and stuff. But then, yeah, I just give credit back to whoever made it. Like, it doesn't hurt me to give credit to somebody who did all that work, right? That would be silly, I think. That is Ellie's 2 cents on the matter. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. I am excited. Somebody actually asked again about, or someone asked about doing another one soon, and I said, once we move, I really want to. I've been thinking about it, but I can't right now. Like, we are spending the mornings working on packing and cleaning. The movers pick up here on the 30th. So, no, it wasn't you this time. So, no, it's actually someone else. There were a couple people who were really mentioning roof struggles and how hard that was for them. And I had talked about, like, yeah, I mean, I do the build alongs every so often. That's kind of the whole point, is to make stuff easier. Um, and they're like, yes, I'd absolutely want to do that. That would be so cool. And I'm like, no, 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 not long at all. Like, they are, yeah. I mean, it's 15 days from today. The movers are picking up. And we took the first is when we'll be out of here. So like 2 days after that gives us the movers come. We have a day to like finish any cleaning and everything, and then we're done in this house. And then timing on the other side is kind of still depending. It's that whole like super weird Dutch housing market. So we'll see. In theory, my goal is to already have the house set by then, but there is still some cushion like there, because the way the military works, they'll actually cover temporary housing for us for like 2 weeks, and then um, the furniture won't actually get delivered on that end. So despite the fact that it's like 5 hours away from here, it'll take 3 weeks to get it there. That's army logic for you. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I don't know a single content creator who ever minds getting tagged and stuff. Like, by all means, that's kind of the fun of what we do, I think. I don't know. I love being an interactive creator. I could not be one of the like just not talk to people creators. That I wouldn't do very well with that. I had somebody ask once, they're like, you reply to almost every comment, and I'm like, I try, but that's the fun. Like, I I would not enjoy this. Hi, Marie. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Wow. Hey, Marie. Thank you. Obviously. I'm going to swap to the non-caffeinated. Okay, so really humorously, I love to talk on the internet. In person, I am painfully fucking shy, and I burn out of people. And I will run away. So there are jokes that I am notorious for. Like, if we're at a group event, I won't say bye. I will just be the person that has just pumpkined out. So for friends at this point, like, no. And so, like, we'll go to like the medieval camping events and stuff. The SCA is my other big hobby. And like starting Sunday morning, they're like, all right, I'm giving you your hug bye now because I know you and you're going to sneak out of here. And I'm like, yes, you're interfering with my ability to sneak. Stop it. Quit messing up my sneaking plans. Oh, look at this though. I do really love our kitchen. So it's really interesting, Celestia, because I am massively introverted in person, but online is different, and streaming is very different. I have a hard time if it's like, if chat is quiet, I definitely have a harder time streaming. But when y'all are chatty, I can do this all day. This is fine. This doesn't burn my smooth, but I'm also very easily noise overloaded. That is like my overstimulation factor, which makes really interesting because streaming doesn't do that. I can read chat all day long and keep up, and it doesn't burn through my energy the same way. But if the 11 of us were sitting in a room talking, I would probably have hit the wall and run away like 2 hours ago. So, right? It, Marie, that's my child. I am 100% certain that my child is going to grow up to be a streamer because my child can monologue like nobody's business. So we were actually playing ESO last night and with a group from a couple people from South America, and they're like, no, bring him in chat, let him chat, and I'm like, oh y'all, no one is going to get a word in for the next 2 hours, just so you know. It is live stream conversation. Sure enough. Oh, we even have room for the dishwasher in this build. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's gonna have to be the full one because these others look funny. Ooh, that actually even kind of blends in. Yeah, I don't know. He is 11 going on sarcasm. It is 100% my fault. So nothing wrong with that. But see that like there are streamers who do that though too. So it is really interesting because I've learned I tag my stream as interactive because I enjoy this. But there are other people who will do just hang out quiet chats or like won't even have their mic on, or they'll have their mic but not really be reading chat, and it's just a much more quiet just kind of hang out or chill. But then you like the build alongs, that's what I do. When I'm doing the build along, that is literally me like narrating my thought process as I'm making building decisions so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing and why I'm doing and how that's working. That's different. Yeah. I mean, that's totally legit, Luna. Because then there's all the whole, I'm going to mess this up. It's not VR chat, but the people that use avatars and like those insanely detailed, like live avatars. Crazy. See, mine are squirrels, Celestra, and we just have a permanent rave going on. It's fine. Nobody knows what's happening here. The squirrels have stole page 3. We'll be fine. So, oh yeah, peak chaos. It is always chaos. It's fun. I love these sinks. This is my single like favorite kitchen clutter piece. That one right there. And then we need some utensils. I don't know if I want those or not. Oh, did I pass the paper towel roll already? I think I did, didn't I? Gotta have a paper towel roll. Oh, this is interesting. Some of the makers packs are starting to show up in here. The sleek bathroom still doesn't show up in the bathroom section. I'm still mad about it. So this is one of those bug reports I go bump all the time. I'm like, why does the sleek bathroom kit not show up in the bathroom decor section? Why? Like, not just me, right? No, that's fine. Like, can't cam on stream is a thing because cam off is not. Or I'm sorry, because cam off is also not. But there's also like I cannot remember the word for them right now because avatar is not exactly it. So there's completely camera off, but there's also like they had these set up at TwitchCon. I cannot remember the life of it now. It's not VStreamer exactly, but it's literally like this avatar, but it's completely animated and it replaces your gestures and your facial. VTube, yes, that was the word I could not think of. Yes, there was a word. Words are hard, okay? Some days I have good words, other days just no. Yeah, I had not actually really seen that at all. They had it set out. Yeah, and that's completely fair. But then there's other people that it works fine for. That's the whole fun of being a streamer and a content creator is it's there's different people, different communities. Um, I had not actually seen VTubers much at all until I went to TwitchCon and they had one of the makers set up to where you could like stand on different sides and see yourself as several different like VTube things, and that was just surreal. It was very different to like watch this thing move and reflect me. I would end up getting super distracted. Yeah, like the technology behind it is amazing, but it was I personally I would end up getting super distracted watching the corner all the time, going, "What's going on?" So it would probably not make for a very good stream for y'all because I'd be like, "Wait, what happened? Hold on, I moved on camera again." I think I want to put this over here, the spice rack maybe, and the paper towels on this side. With the appliances there. We'll move stuff around in a minute so it actually works. A cookbook? No, this would have the tablet. Where's our cooking tablet? Why is this not a wall hanging, by the way? This one buggers me because this should absolutely be a wall hanging one, but it's not. Silly little Ellie things. Let's see. Is it called tablet? It's not called tablet. I bet that would be exciting. I am really bad at like promoting sub stuff and things. It's on the things Ellie should get good at. Instead, I am better at like harassing companies to pay me money. So personally, I'm of the opinion that like Amazon and all these other places can afford to pay me. So I just want to get a bigger market so I can turn around and harass them. That's my goal. So I don't know. I don't ever want someone to feel like, oh, you can't be here because you can't afford it, because that's not cool. I have been in too many places in my life where, no, 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 no. You want to support me? Watch a reel the whole way through. Share a video, save it, clip it, comment. Like, yeah, you don't need to give anyone money to support content creators. Does it help when people do? Of course it does, but that is not the only way. And I don't want people to ever feel like it is. That's just an Ellie thing, though. It's just something I'm sensitive about because I've definitely been in places and times in my life where I couldn't have afforded to do that. I love Trevor Project. That's good people. And here, let's go put this right here. I did, however, I'm super excited about this. I emailed Elgato about a sponsorship for setting up my new studio in the Netherlands because there are things I would like to improve on our stream. And they said yes. And I am so excited. So that'll be probably next month. One of the things I super actually appreciated about this is it wasn't a like, oh, we're going to send you stuff and we want to review within 2 weeks. No, her email specifically is we want you to use this stuff for a while and then let us know and get an honest review on how it actually works for you. And I'm like, okay, that's a contract I can get behind and that's a deal I can make and feel good about making. Because I've gotten some offers that I was like, oh no. I had one company send a sponsorship agreement that was like, you can never say nothing negative about us ever. And I'm like, that's a bigger red flag than my ex-husband. Oh no. We are not signing that one, y'all. If I can't honestly tell you this is screwed up and don't spend your money and this is not worth it, then I'm not going to do it, period. Absolutely not. If I can't, like, I have to be able to be honest, period. That's non-negotiable. Thank you. I'm super excited. Like, I scared the crap out of everyone when I got that email because I just started yelling. And my husband and my child were in here and they were like, what is going on? So that's awesome. Yeah. No, I'll probably be working. I joined the Razor content creator program. There's a couple others like that. Like I've hit the point in content creation where I'm starting to curate that stuff, but I'm being super picky about it because it has to be a good fit. It'll never turn into like, come watch me so I can talk about all these products because no, that's no fun. I'd rather talk about our squirrels. So mm-hmm. No, 100%. If no, I was super, super sneaky. Like even the ones I did email, but I emailed Yak Devil. Exactly. Like I emailed Razer and I emailed Streamlabs and I emailed FlexiSpot and an acoustic sound company, Hoka Acoustics, but they were all ones that were like, their ethics line up. These have sustainable business practices. These are companies that I would put my money into. This is quality that I could stand behind because otherwise, no. Like, there's, yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning. It's a little weird as a content creator because it is so easy to sit there and go, "Oh, this is weird and this is silly." And I have absolutely had to explain to people that no, I don't get paid to sit there and play video games all day long, that like comparatively playing is the smallest amount of time I spend on anything. No, I am very comfortably growing in the way that actually really fits my community. I'm not in a rush. Like that's been a whole part of this. I've been doing content creation full time since October, and I am just now hitting the point where I'm willing to start talking to sponsors and start negotiating things that work for us and not, trying to just like, oh, I need to find somebody. I don't. I am growing in a way that works for us, and that's important. And that does not mean to sound near as cocky as that probably sounded. I am sorry if that came out as arrogant. It definitely was not meant to be. I it matters a whole lot to me that my community is protected. So, oh, let's see. Yeah, lurking is always fine. Sometimes we're chatty, sometimes we're more lurky and quiet. It just depends on the day. I don't. Let's see. So we have. Right? No, I agree, Celestra. I do agree with that. I did go to TwitchCon. Oh my god, that no TwitchCon, that whole thing was so crazy because I was not planning on going, and then we were up in the Netherlands, and I thought it had already passed, and I saw one of Rosanna TXT's posts about how to get ready for TwitchCon. I was like, wait, how is she still posting that? Like I thought it was already over, and my husband's over here snorting already, and I said something out loud about this, and we happened to be at my friend's birthday party, and there was a house full of people that were all mutual friends and my husband who has no filter, and he's sitting right there, and no chill. That's what his kids say now, right? He has no chill. And this went from, oh, wow, I guess that's, next week, okay, cool, to, oh, you're going to TwitchCon in the space of like 40 minutes. This was not on my plan. I was falling apart. And then it was like, oh, wait, you only need 2 streams more to get to affiliate before TwitchCon? We're doing that. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But it was so much fun. I learned a ton. I learned so much at TwitchCon. I came back with like 2 full notebooks of stuff. Like literally, I had overflowed the pages. And actually, it was really, really sweet because one of my last creator classes I was into, one of the Twitch executives pulled me. Yes, he was. He's grounded, by the way. Oh, Devil. It worked. Like you guys made such a huge impact. It was crazy. But like one of the last classes on Sunday, one of the Twitch executives pulled me aside and said, "I think I have seen you in every one of these creator classes," and I was like massively overstimulated. So I was like, "Oh my god, what did I do wrong?" Panicking over this. And he's like, "No, no, no. This is so awesome, and I'm so proud. And I get these special pens that are mine to hand out for when I see something impressive." And so I have a gold pen now from him it's upstairs. But it was a collectible, like, it's not the first time he's gotten grounded from the wallet. Um, so, but it was amazing. Like I came back with so much knowledge. If you get the chance to go and like I totally went not as a party. I didn't do costumes. I didn't do that. I went and just hit all of the creator classes and just soaked it up. Yeah, nah. No, he's a good man. It was amazing. Like It completely blew my mind. It was not something I was expecting people to do, and I I am very blessed. I have this amazing community, people, y'all, that just jumped on it and rallied, and all of this stuff just happened, and it happened in a really beautiful way. Like, I will never ever take that for granted because I don't think anything could ever capture what that was like. To just go from, maybe sort of more or less, we'll do this thing, to everybody's support and everybody jumping in on it, going, oh no, you're doing this, we're going to make sure you can do this, and you can do it with all of the things. And I'm going to be like, talk about crying, right? I'll be crying again. It was amazing. I do. I like them too, especially because it feels like the square ones are so tiny in this game. Like, I always want them to be like a half of a tile larger. Like, why is the dining table the same size as the, like, nightstand? Weird Sims things, right? Yeah, no. If you ever get the chance to go, amazing. Like, just, I totally went in full nerd mode and regret absolutely nothing. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Thinking like a lot of these look big, so I'm kind of trying to find the right. That's not bad. Well, I think there is one more ad break in 2 minutes. I think that'll probably be the last one. Ooh, yeah, because we. Let's see. Oh, now 48. Okay, no, we're good. We're about on time. I changed. I was playing with the schedule a little bit and trying to make it fit a little better based on when people were showing up and stuff on stream. That's why it shifted a little bit this week. So like tomorrow's is actually earlier too. So tomorrow is moved from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. So actually, just like a little over an hour from now will be when tomorrow's stream starts. So that I'm gonna try like that was the biggest jump change in schedule, but I think it'll work. I don't know. Marie, we need pictures. That sounds so cool. I want pictures. Can I have pictures? Yeah, no, I do. I stream. I definitely stream 3 times a week, and then sometimes there's extras on the weekends. That kind of just depends on life, the universe, everything. Yeah. Marie, will you post pictures in Discord? Because I really got to see that. She has a pet mantis sitting on her arm while she's building.
Like a mantis? Like
Yes.
A praying mantis?
Yes, apparently.
That's kind of cool.
Right? Okay, I do like our little. I kind of want to rotate this so it's not exactly. Maybe. I think it needs a tablecloth. Or not a tablecloth, a rug. That's cool. I admittedly don't do spiders. This is the worst part of ESO, by the way. ESO has so many spiders. All right, things I do in The Sims that I never do IRL. Put a rug under a table. Yeah, definitely not. I do not do the 8-legged things. No, 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 no. That's a line in the sand. No. Nope, definitely not. Actually, that might work. Get it. Let's see. Hmm. Nah, I don't like the fringe. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh. I actually kind of like that. Aw. Well, have a good time. A good time. A good time at work, Cactus. Is that still the appropriate answer? We'll be here. Of course they did, Luna. Because that's how that works. You told them not to, so exactly that was what was going to happen. Okay, so jumping spiders. Wait, is that the little ones I like to watch? Okay, jump the little one that like the okay. I will go look at Discord after this. The little one that they made all the reels of that has like the eyes that are so big and the little fuzzy legs. That's the exception. But they're like super super tiny. Yeah, those are the exception to the spider thing. Those are too cute. Yeah, see, I just have the two kitties right now. I miss dog life a lot, but I will probably not do dogs until we actually buy our house. Um, we decided to just rent for right now in the Netherlands while we settle in, and then buy in a couple years once we, you know, get all of the stuff locked in. Like, this is where we want to be, this is the neighborhood we want. It's harder to do that stuff when you're not local. I'd rather get local first and then make those decisions. There we go. Actually, kind of like that. Maybe. This is one of those funny things because I would never actually put a rug under a table IRL. Be like, the mess. Oh my god, no. I'm sorry, Celestra. Fun. Nope. Just me, kiddo, hubby, and two cats. That's enough for now. Someday. I want a Great Dane again, though. Like, but that is a commit. That's a I mean, they're all lifetime commitments, but that is a. It's just our life right now is not dog friendly, so completely valid. That is completely legit. No, I need to like. Don't ever have to be sorry for not liking something. All right, devil. That's my new favorite standard. If it runs faster than me, then I'm out. That is my new favorite reason for not liking spiders. It has more legs and could run faster than me, therefore. I like it. Oh, no, that would do it. That would do it. Yep, nope. No, no, no. I haven't seen that one and I will pass. Mine like that is The Blob. Like they talk about old. Okay, this is an old movie. This is like old movie. But The Blob was my like that was the one movie that gave me nightmares. And so I still am like, no, no. If the slimy things, anything vaguely slime like is my absolute no factor. That's too tall to fit under there very well. Let's see. There we go. Whoa, wait. Are we disliking anything hairy or only hairy and 8 legs? Oh my god. Whoops. Yeah, and I don't remember how old I saw when it was the Blob, but that was like one of those formative moments that no, I am forever weirded out by that. So, yes, right? And it's so corny. Like logically, I understand that this is like the peak 80s corny ridiculous stuff. That is completely irrelevant to how my brain reacts about it. Oh, that'll do it. Alfred Hitchcock as well. It's so good, but yes. Yep. No, I get it. The birds will do that. Let's see. I love the little hot cocoa station. It doesn't really go with this build, but I like it. I mean, we could put the coffee pot. Usually I don't let them have a coffee pot because, Sims. They have no self-control. Ooh, why don't you know what? We were just talking about our makers packs. Why don't we go look? Let's filter to that. Let's just go look at our makers packs and see. Mm-hmm. Most of this stuff, for some reason, is categorized really weird. Could have some bread, coffee. I mean, we could have like the loaf of bread slices. Oh, weird. Oh my god. No, clowns, I don't. No, I'm with you on that one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have never done the creepy clown painting. I have no intention of ever doing the creepy clown painting. So, nope. You are safe from ever having to see that on my feed. I promise. So, oh, I do like this. We could do have the new scale stuff. I forgot. I love this one too, Little Hedgehog. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, these are the ones that, yeah, they don't slot well. Healthy bun. Toast, coffee. Magdasim's little painting. Ooh, whoops. That could be cute back there. Have a little piece of art. I think my salt and pepper shakers look a little silly here, though. Hey, maybe, what if we make this more like breakfast? Then we could do like the stack of dishes. Because we don't actually have like a stack of bowls, really, do we? We have a stack of stoneware. You know what we need, actually, is like a cup of spoons. You know, like if you're serving like serving for a group or something, you put out the silverware and all the cup. Oh yeah, and that. There we go. We'll put just these little touches. That way, if somebody doesn't have maker packs, they're not really missing anything. It's just I'm gonna put the little notebook on the counter. It's where you got to jot down all the things you got to remember at the grocery store that you will inevitably forget because the list will be sitting at home. Or that's just me. Yeah, I'm very, very glad they fixed that. Oh my god. Stop by a clown in a parking lot? I would not handle that well at all. That would be under moments of history that will probably not be forgotten because ain't nobody gonna repeat that nonsense. Mm-mm. Oh, these are our new ones. Isn't it? Yeah, that's our new. I haven't even really looked at these yet. These are our new free ones we got this week. So pretty. Oh, I like these. We got, what was the other? This one. Oh, these are pretty. That's the other one. That's not. Wait, where did I get that one from? Oh, that's the Clio. That's the new Clio ones. Okay.
Not to spoil you too much. but our son just made a Khajiit character named Mr. Meow 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 Pow.
Mr. Meow 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 Pow. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Clowns are a no go for me either. I'm working on my whole like grand tour thing, but I will probably not do the creepy clown painting ever, and that's just gonna be okay. And you know what? Just not the end. I kind of really like this though. Do I have a colorway that works with this build? That's not bad. Ooh, or that one. That, and I like. I think the red's a little better. A little bit more contrast for this. I like our little kitchen. Plenty of functionality. Cute little dining area. Looking pretty good. Oh, Grim is like all kinds of crazy, yeah. Good times. So he made another ESO character?
Yes.
Does ESO have a character limit?
Yes.
Okay.
He will eventually run out. But he made a friend that started a Khajiit at the same time, and they're running around together.
Oh, that
It's
makes sense.
another kid. So it's very funny.
Nah, I don't really like this.
So the boss.
Oh yeah, you've got to go to your meeting.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Adulting life over here too. Da, 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 da. I love our build, y'all. I'll probably have to stop soon-ish, but we'll work on it tomorrow. So actually, this is perfect. This is actually a good segue. So tomorrow we'll start an hour from now. So we're actually going to be a lot earlier. So if this time zone works for you, the Thursday time zone might now too. So I'm going to try, instead of it being so late at night like it was before. Oh my god. I am going to hope that's not true just because I don't want that to ever happen to anybody, but also at the same time, no clowns. So. Ooh. Wait, these come in a couple. I like these, but not in sparkly gold, definitely. Oh, the cat is yelling for uppies. Dad got up and walked away and did not promptly pick the cat up. Y'all, this is like. Whoa, that was loud. Uh, in Bowie world, this is completely unacceptable that someone should stand up to move and not pick up the cat. Like, how could you? Ooh. I I hope, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to say that I hope that's scripted for views, but also that's really messed up that if that's what you're doing to get views, that's a problem too. I don't know. I'm also the person that refuses to like rage bait and stuff though, so I am very like, nah, you're not coming to my stuff for. If you're looking for drama, I am not the place that you're gonna find that on. Not my page, not my feed, not the content I create. Sorry, not really sorry, but not my type. Ooh, here we go. Maybe just this, and then we could drop it down. Oh, too far. There we go. All right. Oh yeah. I like okay, I will admit I laugh when sometimes y'all get in the comments on some of my stuff because I do get people every so often that are kind of rude. Not very like overall, honestly, overall my community has absolutely amazed me, but every so often there get people that show up in the comment section that's like, dude, dude. I really like this. For starting as I have absolutely no plan and this AI generation build is awful, but I really like it. So, yeah. I don't usually have the bandwidth for it, but I will fully admit that every so often I see my followers will get in there and go off, and I will, like, I will admit that I giggle. I just don't usually have the bandwidth because if I get caught up in it, that's too, and it's too easy for it to become toxic as a creator. Like if I let people being upset get to me, crazy. That makes sense though, because I think Cats is like 9 years, something like that, right? Um, yeah. So I generally will not, like, every so often. I tell you what, the number of people whining about the patch coming again, I have been very tempted to go through there and go like, okay, look, if you have ever said one single comment about wanting them to fix this bug, you are not allowed to complain that they're fixing the bug. Like, there's a logic issue here, people. Right? I know. I have been going around fixing the trims with the fences trick, but it's still like it's annoying. I kind of I actually kind of like that. Like accent wall, it kind of carries it up. We could actually put a couple of these right here. And kind of, then we actually have a little bit of storage on top of the fridge even. Yes. Yeah. I am looking forward to it. I know. Like, I don't know that I have seen it quite as much last time, but I shared the notes yesterday in several groups. And this morning, like, the number of people, like, oh my God, it's a patch. They're breaking my saves. Ugh, I just got my mods updated. I'm like, okay, one, get to know scarletsrealm.com. Now all your patch days just got a whole lot easier. Two, did y'all want them to fix the game? Like, I thought you wanted them to fix the game. They're fixing the game. Why are you complaining? Yo, yo, yeah. I don't, people. Sometimes I don't understand people. There we go. Yay! Yeah, I would not be. I mean, I don't know. There are ways to make really cool attic stuff. So, like if it has enough space for it to be hollow around it, I can make things out of it and make it still work. We did that with our last build along, I think. I think my husband just locked himself out of the house, y'all. Excuse me, one second. Uh, oh, actually no. Look, John, look that way. Love you too. Have fun. Yes. Oh my god, I love Purism CC. I have thought about doing some CC builds again. The Cow Build reached out about it, and yeah, Purism and Felixandra, and Valia. Valia has started a Greek set, and I love y'all a lot, and I know I've been doing a lot of base game builds, but this Greek set is like Ellie magic numbers, and it's from Valia. Uh huh. So we have Ellie favorite style, Greek, Mediterranean, and Valia. I love y'all a lot, but you might start seeing some Ellie feeds. If I do that though, it'll be like this is that one maker and that one pack because I I quit doing CC builds honestly because I didn't want to keep a list. That was the reasoning. So I confess, yeah. Oh, I love MCM. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, apparently he got distracted by the cat yelling at him to be picked up. So, you know, pet parent life there. That was why he forgot his keys. All right, y'all. I love y'all. But, oh, hold on. I almost forgot. We should check something real quick. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. And we do have, he has a tile thing. He just walked out of the house without it. And the German doors automatically lock behind you. Like that's just a normal, they just do. So the minute you close your door, it locks and it's like, okay, well, uh, you know. Ooh, Lose is streaming right now. Hmm. Let's see. I don't know if she's set up for rates though. Let's go see if we can. Let me see. Hold on. Bum bum bum. She is. All right, y'all. Because I have hit my Ellie has got to stop talking and go eat. So let's go raid Lose. She is fabulous. And she's also doing pack giveaways. So yay. So I am going to set that up. She's fabulous, y'all. If y'all haven't already like chatted with her, love.